Hello everyone, I'm Nikos and I've been selling on Amazon for over 4 years now. The last 2 years I've been selling under my own brand, and in August I did 35,000 in sales. If you've been a long time viewer of the channel, you've seen me start from selling literally just Disney Skylander figures from a tiny tin full garage. And the garage has had many variations throughout the years. It's been used as a YouTube studio, but it's been used as the main Amazon part of my business, along with Loft and the Shed, which the wife was extremely happy about, believe it or not. My business has grown to the point where it has outgrown the garage simply. And it's the right time to make that switch from the garage to an industrial unit and have that as the base operation for anything Amazon related. Why has he got a piece of sellotape out there? It will all make sense. So what I'm after is, I'm after these dimensions here. I've got 5.09, 2.39, 2.35. Could you guess what that is? Well, I can tell you. It's actually the internal dimensions of a 20-foot container, and that is what I'm ordering at the moment in time from China. I'm making sure that I'm filling a whole container and bringing it over. And honestly, it just makes financial sense for me to have a unit. I would spend less having the unit, having a place to work with, than just paying Amazon a lot of money for them to store my items. That here is 2.39. That is the length, the height of it even, sorry, apologies, for the 20-foot shipping container. It should be across by 5 meters. This is like a 4-meter wall, so I could stack a bit higher up. And if this is the wall here, yeah, I should be able to walk up to here and fill it up with a container. Now, obviously, I've got a few items that once arrive, they'll go straight away, so I'll have more space. But it just made sense financially for me to do that. I've got a lot of space to be working with. I've got a lot of space up there. All that, I don't know if you can see my hand, got all that space up there is going to get filled with empty cardboard boxes. You know, cardboard boxes take a lot of space but are vital for what we do. So that's how they're going to go out there. And as you're going to see here is I've got a lovely office. So it's a low ceiling office, which is amazing because that means it'll be easily warming up during the winter months. Again, I'm shocked to find out how much Lego I did have in a loft. Almost felt like a bit of a hoarder when I was bringing it down. I'm thinking, how did I get so many? But it's good. It's Q4, just around the corner, so all this will sell. And I don't know if I'm going to do more Lego investment or not. I've got the space and the super secure here, really. But yeah, I've got a lot of them that I need to build, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with Lego investing or not. Definitely money to be made, but I've got to figure out if I'm utilizing the space as much as possible, because I could be having, say for example, I could be buying the perfumes that I've been buying and getting like 5-6 quid profit now, or buying 12 quid profit at a Q4. And if you're thinking, where's you getting these perfume from? Well, quite easily I can tell you from. It's today's sponsor is Cogita. Cogita is a beauty wholesaler that I've been using for a whole year now. And if you want to place an order, your wholesaler for beauty, if you put the code Nikos100, you get 100 quid off your first order with them. And yeah, why not just jump in, get ungated for stuff and get a wholesale contact where you're able to buy a lot of beauty products, perfume, etc. etc. So yeah, a lot of echo, and yeah, just back to the garage for all the reasoning, because obviously having space is one of the reasons, but there's more reasons as to why I am now paying for a unit. So I've been ordering more goods from China, and of course it makes sense to order more to get cheaper per price item, along with cheaper postage really for us. Believe it or not, it might work better if you get a full container than 3/4 of a container. So yeah, I've been doing orders where I'm ordering a whole container. My last order that is coming over from China will be arriving at the end of September, and it is 1,000 units. And those 1,000 units, if I had them on Amazon straight away, that'll be 50p per unit per month. So say my scenario is that I'm selling 250 per month. Automatically, I've got 4 months there, and I've got 1,250 pretty much on average that I would have to pay for storage fee throughout these 4 months at Amazon. So you may as well get a free month of having the unit. I'll also be saving quite a lot of money, because what's going to happen is the container's going to arrive. They don't need to devan it. Does that mean they don't need anyone doesn't need to get employed in order to take all the boxes out, put them in a pallet, and send them to myself? What I said I can just receive the container as is. So the container is going to arrive on my forwarder's warehouse, and they're simply going to deliver it to my industrial unit, and all I've got to do is just remove the items when they arrive. So this is just one of my products with one supplier. Just not having the unit, I'm able to first of all feel a lot more efficient. Okay, when I was working in a garage, guys, it was a case of me just creating new areas, prepping them, and then just disassembling that and starting a new prep area, and so on and so on. Or especially as I was doing YouTube, I've got some massive lights at the moment in time that were literally taking half the garage. It was time for me to simply move on. So another reason is the fact that I'm now a father of 2 kids. Yeah. So this year the wife's going to have a maternity leave and going to be looking after one of the kids while the other one is 3 times a week in a nursery. So that means you're going to have 3 solid full days each week to work. So for the first time in 2 years, I will have 3 solid days of work a week. And I really thought it was important to have a space where I can say I'm going to work. It's only a 4-minute drive from home, which is brilliant. Again, something to look for yourselves when you are looking for a unit is make sure that it is a very, very drivable distance. I think I would have already regretted my decision if the unit was 15-20 minutes away, because automatically I'd be losing 40 minutes a day just driving. Being 4 minutes away is absolutely amazing. So I thought, yes, Nick, you do have the Amazon side, which is doing really well with the private label, and you're bringing a significant income. But what is my main niche? Okay, what did I grew the channel with? What did I grew my revenue enough to start private label? Well, it was toys, and I thought, well, how much? Imagine having the unit now and able to buy items on the Sainsbury's sale, the Tesco sale, the Smith sale, whatever it is, and I can store these items until Q4 because I've got the space. It used to be the case that the big sale would happen at Sainsbury's, and due to the lack of space, I would be sending them in straight away the first week, and therefore not getting the maximum revenue I could for these items. Exactly the same what's going to happen now with people that are going to tank that Lego upset. Now, if you're watching this and you bought the Lego upset for £17 from Asda, chances are you're going to get £2 or £3, and I'm going to be doing a video of that to figure out if indeed it's worth holding that or not. It'd be interesting to see what the price of that item will become during Q4, because at £17, it's an absolute steal of a price, but very, very vastly available for a lot of people to purchase it. So it'd be interesting to see if the price recovers for this Q4, considering the item's not even retiring. But yeah, as I said, I can talk about Lego forever, but back to the unit. So yeah, back to the unit talk, and thinking, well, anyone watching this, they're probably thinking, well, Amazon private label, isn't the whole thing about Amazon private label the fact that you could work from everywhere? Yes, of course, and of course I could work from everywhere, but let's be honest, yeah, I'm a father of 2 kids. One's a toddler, 3, and the other one's just literally not even 2 weeks old. I am not going on holiday anytime soon. Yeah, I am not going on holiday anytime soon. So I've got a couple of years here where I can work my socks off, and especially when it's like during Q4, why not make an extra 30k and set my family in the right way to be able to move in a really nice house? It's just simple numbers. Yeah. I'm not going on holiday. I can work longer. Yeah, I can work more. I can earn more money, more comfortable life. That's why I've done this decision. And if you're watching this and thinking, well, Nick, what about the Tesla? Yes, it will come. Yeah, it will come. I'll promise you I will get that. I'll get it cash, or next time they actually offer 0% APR. It's just not the right time at the moment in time. I'll be honest with you, I don't need a Tesla. It's not going to help the business grow at all. What's going to help the business at the moment in time is having space and having an employee. That's 2 really, really important things for the business in order to grow. And I've ticked one, I'm taking off the other one too. So we have storage, convenience, of course, the massive business boost. Another reason is that I potentially would like to employ someone. And that's happened quite fast, a lot faster than I thought. In fact, I've got my first employee at the unit starting on Tuesday. And what I'm doing is I'm future-proofing the business. The whole thing is I am trying to remove myself of the business. Yes, I know I'm going to have 2-3 years where I'm grafting a lot more, yeah, but the whole goal about running this business is I want to remove myself out of it. I want it to be able to run without me. That's what a business is. Otherwise, I'm just going to be working all the time. So what are the costs, you ask? Let's go through them one by one. the actual number, so how much it's going to cost me to have this unit. It is what it is, this part of the business. So first of all, we've got rent, okay? Monthly rent is going to be 850 quid. This is with VAT included, okay? So £850 with VAT included. What is very, very important for this is that the yearly rent is 10,200. So that means I'm going to be below the business rates threshold, so I don't need to pay what would be really realistically the council tax version for a business. So I don't need to pay that. Very, very important. If you're looking into a unit, make sure that is below that threshold. Next thing we've got is energy. I've gone with Valda Energy. It's going to cost me 35 quid a month. Apologies if you're bored at this stage at the moment in time. This is for people that are interested into renting a unit, and I'm just going to give you the figures of how much it will cost you. So yeah, I've got Valda Energy. It is £35. It's going to cost me per month. We've got a standing rate charge of 74p per day, and then we've got 27p per kilowatt hour. That's what you should know for yourselves. Next thing we've got is water. Water Plus. I'm going to be providing my water for us. It's going to cost me £10.29 per month for that. We've got monthly camera. So we were able to get a camera from quite nicely priced from Amazon. Altogether, it cost me £134.98. So that's 2 cameras, a doorbell, along with solar extensions for it, so I don't need to change the batteries all the time. And the Blink subscription is going to cost me £6.66 per month. So at the moment in time, I am paying £15 for internet. I've just bought this unit for £49.99 and I'm running an unlimited SIM through it. It is mobile broadband, so one of the problems that it has is it's not always going to be 30 megabytes. I know 30 megabytes is not a lot, but it would be a lot for where I am at the moment in time. So I'm going to be paying $39.99 and going with BT, and that means I'm going to have something called hybrid. It's going to be about 40 megabytes, and when the upgrade comes in the area, it'll go up to 80. But it just means I'm going to have consistent business Wi-Fi, and alongside, I'll be able to have a virtual telephone number. That'd be very important for us too, because that would mean I could potentially use it to speak to wholesalers if I wanted to further increase bundle inventory. There's also a maintenance charge. The maintenance charge, believe it or not, is 110 quid per month. It's quite steep, but I've been in the unit for 3 weeks and I've already got a brand new door out of it. So yeah, I can't complain with that. Insurance for the unit is £10.76. That is included with the charges, and I've got my own personal insurance, which is about £550 per year. Put 5 forward, so 45 quid is my insurance at the moment in time per month, which gives us a total of 1,082 and 72 pence per month. So I'm starting the month with £1,082 minus. Yeah, a bit annoying, but I do think it's going to help the business grow massively. Other things to know for yourselves, okay, we had some one-off costs. We've got racking, £173 for racking already. We've got 6 of these Halford ones, and nothing special. I've already had a few racking because obviously I've had a business for a couple of years really, and I've accumulated quite a lot of racking. I do think I'm going to buy some more heavy duty ones though, so another 2 big heavy duty ones to be able to clean everything up. As I said, the internet unit was 49 quid, and yeah, I didn't have to pay anything else as a one-off cost really, except as mentioned the cameras already, which we mentioned at the beginning of the video. Yeah, so if you're interested in following the journey, please subscribe. If you're interested in contact me on how to do anything Amazon, you can simply sign up for my newsletter on my website. And the first email you're going to get from me is a direct invitation to my Discord server, which is free. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for being part of this journey. It is crazy to say that I finally have moved out of the garage. Yeah, mad. If you've been watching this for a while, thank you. And for me, surreal. I'll be honest with you, it's absolutely surreal. I've done a part of the video in the unit, and it doesn't do it justice how big it is, and the freedom, and how much I believe the business is going to grow because of it. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.